Look at this beautiful chevron pattern. I absolutely love it. But before I teach you how to do it, I want to tell you about the fabrics I chose for this. They are very special. These are Benartex fabrics. It's a fabric collection called Modern Tradition Treasured, and I'm going to put a link to the collection in the description of this video if you want to see any of these. They're gorgeous. Now, if you're someone who hesitates when it comes to colors and choosing colors to go together in patterns, you don't have to be afraid at all when you're dealing with a fabric collection, because collections are intended to work together. Now, this project we're going to do, the chevron, it's based on half square triangles, which we're all accustomed to, right? You take two fabrics. I chose 4 different fabrics out of this collection, and they work together fine. I could look at this right now and say, give me this one and give me this one. I can make a beautiful HST. I could take any 2 out of a collection and they're going to work. So think about that. If you're shy on color, collection is the way to go. Now, back to the chevron pattern. Very simple to make. It is only 2 half square triangles. So here is an example of the 2 that I made. And they all came from that collection again, but you can see these are 4 different pieces of fabric. Once you make your half square triangles, these finished out at 4 inches square, then you just start building the chevron. To do that, I'm going to call this orange color a sunset orange. I'm going to make a peak first, put those 2 together, and alternate pieces, and then form the next peak, and so on and so forth. Now, when you start the second row, of course, alternating pieces this way too. So I need the lighter piece to go under here. Here's where you have to pay attention to the chevron pattern. It's a zigzag, basically. I want to make sure I continue to build that little zigzag. So with each piece, you can see that I'm continuing to build that shape, that zigzag. Now, what I did on the big one, I laid all these little pieces out, and then you go, how in the world will I sew these together? I want to tell you what you should not do. Do not start sewing this one to this, to this, to this, to this. Do not continue to sew one very long row. That's not a good idea when you're doing a larger piece, okay? Because the fabric can pull, it can stretch, your intersections will end up not matching up when you start to sew your rows together. So instead, think of this as very simple. It's a pairing of 2s. These 2 go together, these 2 go together. Then these 2 and these 2. I did the entire thing in 2s first. Then I took my 2 that were together, I flipped them over, did my 1/4 inch stitch here, and I made 4s. The 2s then became 4s, the 4s then became 8s, and as it pieced together, it works out beautifully. And I'll tell you, every single one of my intersections matched up beautifully. So I hope you will give that a try. Again, here's the finished, beautiful chevron. Let's all try this. I'd love to see what you all come up with. And happy sewing.